In the world of anime, we see a lot of diverse characters, each with their own unique personalities and traits. But have you ever noticed that some of these characters seem to embody the 7 deadly sins? Join me as we explore 7 anime protagonists and how they relate to the 7 deadly sins. Let's get started. Pride. Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Forget your brooding, scheming princes. This pride wears orange and punches the very heavens. Goku's pride isn't about superiority. It's about pushing his limits, always striving to be the best fighter, the strongest Saiyan. He embraces challenges, thrives on competition, and pushes himself towards new Super Saiyan heights. But is it just innocent ambition, or does Goku's pride blind him to potential dangers? Can the pursuit of ultimate power become a selfish endeavor, even when driven by a kind heart? Witness the Saiyan saga through a new lens, where pride fuels not just battles, but a hero's journey defined by relentless self-improvement. Envy. Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. He isn't envious of wealth or popularity. Sasuke Uchiha burns with the icy fire of envy towards his older brother Itachi. Witnessing his family's massacre fuels a vengeance so consuming it isolates him, twists his morals, and pushes him down a dark path. Sasuke's envy isn't a petty desire. It's a yearning for justice, a twisted interpretation of love for his lost family. But can envy ever truly lead to redemption? Can vengeance be channeled into a force for good, even if it means confronting the darkness within? Sasuke's journey grapples with these questions, reminding us that the path from envy to acceptance is a treacherous, yet strangely relatable one. Wrath. Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager, the Titan-shifting soldier haunted by his childhood trauma, embodies wrath at its rawest. Witnessing the brutal destruction of his home, Eren vows revenge against the monstrous Titans, consumed by a burning rage that fuels his every action. He becomes a ruthless warrior, sacrificing morals and relationships in his pursuit of vengeance. But Eren's wrath isn't just about personal vendetta. It's a reflection on the cyclical nature of violence, the scars of collective trauma, and the desperate search for freedom in a world seemingly governed by hatred. By exploring Eren's descent into darkness, we contemplate the chilling consequences of unchecked wrath and the burden of carrying the weight of an entire nation's vengeance. Sloth. Rintaro Okabe from Steins Gate. Who says Sloth is just about napping and video games? Enter Rintaro Okabe, the self-proclaimed mad scientist whose sloth is as twisted as his lab experiments. Initially, he's content to laze around, indulging in delusions of grandeur and avoiding any real responsibilities. But when his time-traveling experiments lead to a tragedy, his sloth takes a drastic turn. Instead of facing his trauma head-on, Okabe retreats into a cycle of denial and escapism. He time-leaps again and again, desperately seeking a reality where he doesn't have to confront his pain. His sloth manifests not as inaction, but as a refusal to accept the consequences of his choices. His journey becomes a battle against his own inertia, a struggle to break free from the chains of sloth and accept the reality he's tried so hard to escape. Okabe's story reminds us that sloth isn't just about laziness. It's about the fear of facing our demons, the temptation to take the easy way out, and the danger of becoming trapped in our own illusions. Lust. Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. Faye Valentine, the bounty hunter with a past shrouded in memory loss, embodies a different kind of lust. Unlike Ryuko's burning thirst for justice, Faye's lust is fueled by a desire for self-discovery and a yearning for the past she's lost. Haunted by amnesia and a cryptic tattoo, she chases clues and rumors across the galaxy, hoping to unlock the secrets of her identity. Faye's lust isn't always noble. It drives her into risky situations, challenges her loyalties, and sometimes even pushes her towards self-destructive choices. Yet under the surface of cynicism and nonchalance, there's a spark of genuine yearning for connection and belonging. Faye's journey reminds us that sometimes the strongest motivator is not ambition or power, but simply the burning desire to know ourselves and find our place in the universe. Greed. Tanya Degurachav from the saga of Tanya the Evil. Tanya Degurachav, the reincarnated salaryman in a war-torn world, is a walking embodiment of greed. Driven by a ruthless efficiency and a thirst for power, Tanya navigates the battlefield with the cunning of a seasoned military strategist and the ambition of a corporate titan. She isn't interested in world domination, just climbing the ranks and securing a comfortable life for herself. Tanya's greed isn't entirely malevolent. It fuels her tactical brilliance, her unwavering determination, and her relentless pursuit of advancement. However, her unchecked ambition often comes at the cost of empathy and compassion. Tanya's story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that unrestrained greed can morph into an isolating vice, leaving us consumed by the pursuit of self-serving goals. Gluttony. Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. Homer Simpson represents the sin of gluttony. He's a self-proclaimed donut lover and has no qualms about indulging in excessive amounts of food. Dude, The Simpsons is not an anime. Oh, my bad. Maybe I can keep for another video. Anyway, let's get back to the real Gluttony. Gluttony, Sanji Vinsmoke from One Piece. Finally, we arrive at Sanji Vinsmoke, the Straw Hat Pirate with a bottomless stomach and a heart of gold. Sanji's gluttony isn't just about devouring mountains of food, it's a voracious appetite for life itself. He savors every experience, embraces every adventure, and cooks with a passion that rivals his fighting prowess. Sanji's gluttony doesn't make him selfish or destructive. It fuels his chivalry, his unwavering loyalty to his crew, and his dedication to his culinary craft. He cooks not just to satisfy hunger, but to bring joy, to build connection, and to express his love for the world around him. Sanji's story reminds us that gluttony, when channeled into passion and creativity, can become a force for good, a way to connect with others and make the world a tastier place. There you have it. 7 anime protagonists reflecting the 7 deadly sins. From vengeful rage to steadfast resolve, these dynamic characters demonstrate that no emotion is inherently evil, instead showing how they shape individuals' choices and destinies. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more fantastic anime content. Until next time, bye.